G'day and welcome to another episode. My name is Daethstro, the Aussie Geek, and today I thought I'd make a quick video on these step shelves. This is what I use for displaying 80% of my figures. If you don't use dioramas and stuff, these are perfectly good ideas so you can elevate and have more room to display your figures. Now these ones I got from Kmart. I've had these for the longest time. Reject shop. These ones I just got today, they were from Kmart. Now I've got about 10 of them because I need lots of space. Now they're pretty much the same length, same width. I think it's just how I'm angling them. But I prefer one over the other. So these are basically spice racks. You know, you put your spices on here and they won't fall off, or you can put something else on there. It's up to you. But this was the original one that I've been using for my displays, and it's made of a rubber. The only thing I don't really like is these dots. Now, I'm saying this, there is nothing wrong with this. If you can find one of these at Reject Shop, go nuts, buy it. I don't remember how much they were because I bought them a long while ago, but they are worth it. So that way you have 3 tiers of displays. I prefer to put my taller ones at the back, my mediums in the middle, and my small ones down the bottom, and my really tinies down the bottom. Anyway, but these balls on the rubber have a tendency, while they are good for traction, they have a tendency sometimes to destabilize a figure. And it's not a lot, but just enough that they tend to rock. So these are a perfectly good starting point if you want to use them in your displays, because you don't use dioramas and all this. You just want something to display your figures on. So that was my original one. And then we have these ones. Now, like I said, they're pretty much the same size. Ignore all this. That's where I tried to get the label off it and tried using a scourer, and now I have blue. But I won't look at it much because there'll be figures in front of it. Now, this is made of a more sturdy rubber. See all these lines through it, which to me feels a lot more, not stiff, it has a lot more traction, and it creates a lot more stability. So these ones I got from Kmart, they were $5 each. I don't remember, they weren't on special, so you can probably get them cheap when they're on special. But they do the same thing as what the other one does. So putting them together, yeah, they're the same size more or less, same width. If I can, whoops, sorry. Same width, and yes, they both have this gap. No, that will not cause stability problems. So, how do I display now? I don't know why, that just seems like there's a bow back there. Now I'm going to put this aside so we can use the new one for the display. Now I'm going to have to go through all my figures and rearrange them. Thankfully I know how they all position. There we go. Why is it on an angle? I think it's by camera. I don't know. Weird. Just really, I think it's probably how I'm looking at it. Sorry if this is causing distortion. Give me 1 second. There we go. I'm straight again. So, as I said before, we have 3 different layers, 4 if you count the front of it. So here we have an Transbots. And he's a bit lenient because I got to fix his feet up. We have Transbots Trailbreaker. Let's fix his feet up so he's a bit standing a lot better. So I would put at the back. Then we will take our Brawn here. He's a little bit shorter than what I'd stick in the middle, but close enough. So that way we have a good look of both. I wish I could zoom out further, I wish. But I don't have much room left on my tucker box. So that way you can perfectly see Trailbreaker and you can see Brawn. And then we have Recoil here. I'll put him down the front. And once again, we can see Brawn perfectly fine. We see Recoil, and just for the sake of argument, here we have G1 pinpointer, and we'll put him at the front. So that way we have a good viewpoint of all four figures, I should say. So that's how I usually display these guys. Now they usually fit, depending on the figure, they can fit up to 3 bots. So one middle, one side, but if you put them together, you can always step over the edge. So, yeah. So if you're looking for these, have a look at your reject shops, have a look at your Kmarts, have a look at your big W's, God knows wherever else, because I just know at least 2 places I found them. I haven't seen them in my local reject shop for a while, and these ones came from Kmart. So just an idea for you all of you who just want a bit more room on your shelf. You don't want your figures hiding each other. Grab some steps, put them up, and voila. So thanks for watching. I hope you like this idea. Leave me a comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you like, and I'll catch you later.